Saleshandy tutorial. Saleshandy email campaign tutorial. So hello guys and welcome back to today's video. So in today's video, we will be teaching you how you will be able to utilize Saleshandy here. So Saleshandy is typically used for email outreach, automated follow-ups, and track engagement. So those are the main things that it is currently used for. So let's show you how it works. So over here on the left side, we have different features available for us. So we have our sequences, unified inbox, client management, lead finder, prospects, email accounts, and analytics over here. So those are like the important ones. And you also have templates over here. So what I will be tackling today is the sequence, the templates, and the other relevant parts when it comes to handling email. So anyway, so over here in the sequence, this is where you will be able to initiate your communication or your emails with your client. So for example, we have some available emails over here, as you can see. So like you will be able to view the steps, or like on the first step or on the first day, you sent an email over here, recently informing them or like talking to them. And then there will be a follow-up, as you can see here, and then another follow-up over here. So this is like the sequence or like the steps that you will be able to automate to communicate with a specific client or a specific email. So to get started, simply click on create sequence over here, and then over here you will be able to create your steps. So now over here, just simply put in your subjects and your email content over here. So for example, email content. There we go. And then for the subject, let's just say day 1 or like step 1 just for now. And as you can see here, start the step on day 1. So this is where you will be able to modify when the sequence will be performed. So this email will be sent on day 1. So if we save that, we now have step 1 over here, which will be sent when the day 1 has started. As you can see here, sending us a new email on the 10th of March. So click on add the step over here. So this will be step 2 over here. So the header, you're going to have a specific header or like a permanent header for this section over here. So you can't really do much about that. So once you have selected your header, that's going to be the header for the rest of the steps over here. So over here, we have day 3. If you look over here below. So this step is scheduled 2 days after the step 1 is done. So now you could put here a more contentful email or like a follow-up email. It doesn't have to be the exact same email, but of course, what you want to do is a follow-up to the initial email that you have sent to your client. So that's what you're going to be focusing on. That's the content that you're going to be focusing on. But for us, I'm just going to put email follow-up just to save us time. There we go. Then click on save. Now you have 2 steps over here. So you can have as many steps as you want, depending on, of course, the content and stuff that you are trying to do with your sequence. You can also monitor the sent over here, open and replied over here. You can also do generative AI variants. If you want to have a variant, you could also generate that as well. And it will help you with an AI will help you with the generation of your content, as you can see. So click on save. As you can see, there will be 2 versions over here, as you can see. After this, you could go with prospects. Also, you will be able to see here sequential score over here. So this will guide you in identifying if you have created a good quality of sequential. So you will be able to see here email account setup, sequence setup, and email writing setup. So it's like going to do an average. So this will just guide you or help you identify if your sequence is good enough to achieve your desired result. But anyway, after that, you have your prospects over here. After adding your contacts, each one will appear here with their own step, progress, and status over here. So this is where you will be able to monitor the status or like contacts over here. So you can import it via CSV, or you could simply search and add over here. So for example, we have our sample emails over here, add to sequence. There we go. So these are now people that we will be sending our email to, as you can see. So you could do, or you could monitor their current step. What step are they currently on? For their step 1, step 2, and current step stats over here as well, whether it has been received, they have viewed it, or they have clicked it, or even replied to it, as you can see. And then after that, you can also click on settings over here, which will be specifically for other types of information over here, as you can see, like associate client. You can select the associate client that we have here, account or email accounts over here, sender rotation. So if you don't want it to be a single sender for the entire time, you could have a sender rotation here, so that maybe if there's a chance that the person has blocked the first sender, or it's being sent to the spam, you could have sender rotation over here, which will send or utilize different email accounts to send the email. Then you have your email service provider over here, safety settings, sending priority, as you can see, and so on and so forth, estimated values, and so on and so forth. Now, after this sequence, you could also check out templates over here to save you time instead of just creating your sequence step manually. You could also just follow up or utilize templates over here just like this. So you could create your templates like the first follow-up, second follow-up, or you could create your new entire type of follow-up over here or template. It will save you time and effort with manually creating it every time on your different sequences. And you could also monitor the performance of that template so that you would know that this approach or this template or format of emailing is actually really good. I should do it on the next sequence. So utilize it on the next sequence. So that will greatly help you with monitoring your stuff. Another thing that you could check out is, of course, the unified inbox over here. This is for your responses or like the replies that you will be able to receive. You have here your different client management, so you could add them over here. Lead finder as well, prospects. Then you have your email accounts, templates, and of course over here, analytics, which will allow you to monitor your progress, your contacted, your open, replied, positive sentiment, negative sentiment, all of those things with a very helpful line graph over here. You could monitor your progress weekly, monthly, or quarterly over here. You could check out your email or engagement report for all emails sent, stuff like that. So this is really great for monitoring your progress if you are making some decent effort or like a decent contribution or stuff like that. And this just allows you to identify your performance. If you need to change something, adjust something, this is where you will be able to check it out. Over here, you will be able to see your sequence as well, the sequence that you have created. You will be able to see statistics about that as well. And then you have your teams over here available as well. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.